While many theories exist to explain why we dream, no one yet fully understands their purpose, let alone how to interpret the meaning of dreams. Dreams can be mysterious, but understanding the meaning of our dreams can be downright baffling. Our dreams' contents can shift suddenly, feature bizarre elements, or frighten us with terrifying imagery. The fact that dreams can be so rich and compelling is what causes many to believe that there must be some meaning to our dreams. Some prominent researchers, such as G. William Domhoff, suggest that dreams most likely serve no real purpose. While research has not demonstrated a purpose for dreams, many experts believe that dreams do have meaning. Meaning has to do with coherence and with systematic relations to other variables, and in that regard, dreams do have meaning, Domhoff said. Furthermore, they are very revealing of what is on our minds. We have shown that 75 to 100 dreams from a person give us a very good psychological portrait of that individual. Give us 1,000 dreams over a couple of decades and we can give you a profile of the person's mind that is almost as individualized and accurate as her or his fingerprints. Overproduction is understood as producing unnecessary products that are independent of the demands. It also refers to the production of goods before they are required. Both of these activities enhance the possibility of producing inaccurate goods, product obsolescence as well as the need to offer products at a discount. Overproduction is defined as production that exceeds demands from the customers. Overproduction has been categorized into two types: early and quantitative. Early overproduction refers to the creation of products prior to their need. Quantitative overproduction refers to the creation of more products than required. Researchers have noted overproduction as the most important waste source in construction. In addition to the financial waste associated with inventory and additional inventory, overproduction also causes shortage due to the utilization of processes to create products that are not needed. Previously, managers were judged on the basis of the production quantity based on the belief that higher production reflected highest utilization of resources. However, such approach led to the problem of waste due to overproduction. The introduction of the lean philosophy presented the belief that only in the presence of productive and specified goals should the human resource and the machine resource be utilized. The highlight of lean production philosophy is on the needs of the customers, which should drive the production, in order to avoid storing products and cause their waste. Researchers have noted that when production is directed by predictions rather than orders derived from the customers, overproduction is likely the outcome. Systematic thinking requires that you step back from the busy day-to-day operational work you and your teams do, and that is one of the hardest part of this problem. As leaders, we feel the pressure to get more done faster, often with fewer resources. So, purposefully stepping back and looking at the bigger picture, end to end, can be challenging. Systems thinking provides an opportunity to manage in a new way where managers are solving problems by looking systematically at issues and leading the necessary change to improve both systems and the organization. In our IT world right now, we're using the phrase describe the what to help managers understand that their job is to lead the team by identifying what needs to be accomplished, what goals, what objectives, what improvements, etc. In order for the manager to be successful, he or she must also think systematically. It's not useful if a manager comes back and says we are going to improve X by 25% without looking holistically at the problem and the objective. Take time on a weekly basis to review your tasks, your everyday activities at work and see if you can identify opportunities for more systematic thinking. While you may not always spot them or you may not always be able to take a more systematic approach, but your thinking will begin to shift. Once you can see, you can do.
Students who study literature and read for pleasure have a higher vocabulary, better reading comprehension, and better communication skills, such as writing ability. Communication skills affect people in every area of their lives, from navigating interpersonal relationships to participating in meetings in the workplace to drafting intra-office memos or reports. When students analyze literature, they learn to identify cause and effect and are applying critical thinking skills. Without realizing it, they examine the characters psychologically or sociologically. They identify the characters' motivations for their actions and see through those actions to any ulterior motives. When planning an essay on a work of literature, students use problem-solving skills to come up with a thesis and follow through on compiling their paper. It takes research skills to dig up evidence for their thesis from the text and scholarly criticism, and it takes organizational skills to present their argument in a coherent, cohesive manner. A wildfire is an unplanned fire that burns in a natural area such as a forest, grassland, or prairie. Wildfires are often caused by human activity or a natural phenomenon such as lightning, and they can happen at any time or anywhere. In 50% of wildfires recorded, it is not known how they started. The risk of wildfires increases in extremely dry conditions, such as drought, and during high winds. Wildfires can disrupt transportation, communications, power and gas services, and water supply. They also lead to a deterioration of the air quality, and loss of property, crops, resources, animals and people. Wildfires and volcanic activities affected 6.2 million people between 1998 to 2017 with 2,400 attributable deaths worldwide from suffocation, injuries, and burns, but the size and frequency of wildfires are growing due to climate change. Hotter and drier conditions are drying out ecosystems and increasing the risk of wildfires. Wildfires also simultaneously impact weather and the climate by releasing large quantities of carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide and fine particulate matter into the atmosphere. Resulting air pollution can cause a range of health issues, including respiratory and cardiovascular problems. Another significant health effect of wildfires is on mental health and psychosocial well-being.